Mobility isn't just about your stretching or improving your flexibility. It's about building your strength, control, and resilience across all ranges of motion. Unfortunately, most mainstream methods fall short, sticking to linear, one-directional movements that neglect the body's true capabilities. So let's smash outdated mobility myths and replace them with omnidirectional movement-based solutions. What I'll show you is functional, practical, multi-dimensional human movement foundational for real-life strength, skill, and longevity. Myth number 1, mobility is just about flexibility. Flexibility alone doesn't equal mobility. You might be able to touch your toes or do a bridge, or maybe not, but can you control your body in a wide range of motion with strength and precision? For example, a simple Valdez. You'll see this in capoeira, breakdance, acrobatics, similarly the one-hand kick in Alaska Native games, or linked with other moves like this free run kata. If you train the Valdez, it forces your body to integrate shoulder mobility and hollow back practice, spinal extension and bridge work, and explosive hip strength from a low squat all in one move. Unlike static stretching, it trains your ability to actively control your body through dynamic positions. And over time, it enhances not only your flexibility, but also your capability to generate and absorb force in those ranges, just like the superheroes of Pacific Rim athletics you see right now. So incorporate some daily skill building like this into your training. Maybe even do a full session without the standard weights or calisthenics or cardio and see what it's like. Myth number 2, mobility is just for injury prevention. While mobility does prevent injuries, it's far more than just a warm-up routine. True mobility enhances performance in all areas of movement. Take a couple of these moves from free run, like a butterfly kick or butterfly kick vault, or an inverted butterfly kick like an aerial. These can be found in everything from martial arts to free running and vaulting over a fence. And if you apply this training, you gain rotational hip mobility, shoulder stability, and dynamic leg strength, not to mention incredible hamstring flexibility. It's not just about avoiding injury, it's about building the capacity to move fluidly and powerfully in every direction. A practice you can implement is take this outside, even if it's cold, and definitely when the sun is shining, and get moving. Myth number 3, mobility is slow and boring. If you think mobility training is just sitting in static stretches, think again. Movements like windmills are fast-paced, functional, and essential for anyone serious about improving mobility and resilience. And just look at PJ here building them. You're learning spatial awareness, coordination, rolling in all directions while gaining massive leg and hip mobility, while learning how to absorb and redirect force through your entire body, plus crazy core strength, making it a powerful tool for building omnidirectional control. Plus, it's practical. You'll use these patterns whether you're wrestling, grappling, dance, even recovering from a fall. But the thing about it is, if you incorporate this into your training, you're building a skill, which is the proof and evidence of the mobility, flexibility, and strength, you see? As an example, yes, you are doing individual splits and crab stand for strength and basic rolls to learn this, like minute-long holds and then reps of practice, but it's very organic, and you're even training your brain and nervous system for that masterful mobility. Imagine a whole session which includes a flexibility section of splits all directions, wrists, arms, and bridge, a strength section incorporating crab stands for lower back and upper body, and then windmill training for half an hour. That's a solid session right there. Myth number 4, mobility doesn't require strength. Perhaps the most damaging myth is that mobility is something for weaker athletes. But moves like the Valdez, butterfly kick, and windmills prove that mobility demands strength, especially when done properly. To execute a move like the butterfly kick, your body must produce explosive power while maintaining balance and control. This isn't flexibility, it's strength applied through dynamic, complex movement. Training these skills not only makes you more mobile, but also stronger, faster, and more adaptable. See exactly how Adam is working on them here, and think about how you could apply it in your training.
And now relax with it and flowing. We want to that leg loose all the way.
Myth number 5, mobility training is optional. Many people treat mobility as an afterthought. but it's the foundation of all movement. In fact, it should be the main centerpiece of your training. Focused flexibility work can be done for 15 minutes, and then strength can be covered in about 15 minutes as well. But building masterful movement as a human should be the main quest. And I guarantee you, once you start training this way, you'll never go back. Without mobility, your body becomes restricted, limiting your potential for strength and skill. Omnidirectional movements like Valdez, butterfly kicks, and vaults, rolls, and windmills show why mobility is essential, not optional. These moves train your body to handle stress from every angle, building resilience in ways traditional calisthenics or static stretching just can't. They don't just prevent injuries, they transform your strength, coordination, and confidence in movement. It's about building a body that can move, adapt, and thrive in any situation. And by training moves like the Valdez and the butterfly kick and the shoulder roll, all of these things that we've covered here, and adopting daily habits like we've discussed that support mobility, you'll develop strength and resilience that extend far beyond the gym and into the real world and into real life. So don't limit yourself to one directional movement. Break free, embrace omnidirectional mobility, and unlock your full potential. And you can also opt in for free to connect with us. And if you want to train level by level, systematically, and make more progress than you have in the past 2 decades, then you can do that too. See you in the next video and in training soon.